I work in Pragati Engineering College, which is near Kakinada. Started in the year 2001. The college is NBA and NAC accredited, and it's an autonomous college since 2016 onwards. College offers around 8 UG programs and 5 PG programs, all in engineering. We do have around 700 to 800 students sitting every year for the placements. Our intake now it is 2020 till last year, and we got another two branches added from this year: CSC Artificial Intelligence and CSC Data Science. The normal placement percentage of the college is the type of the companies that visit the college. Predominantly 80% of the companies that visit the college are from IT background, and we have another 20% from the core and the edtech, the educational technology side back. Yeah, we do have the in-house trainers in the college, and we do train the students right from their second year, first semester onwards. So as I was telling, we do have training facility in the college, in-house trainers. They train the students on aptitude, soft skills, as well as technical. And then we have something called as company-specific training. That is the bulk recruiters of the country, the IT MNCs, whenever they announce the dates, especially to see that the selection number goes higher in those drives, we do the company-specific trainings. We also have done or initiated something called as mock interviews previously. But one challenge we faced when we were conducting mock interviews by ourselves is that we need to get the industry personnel, we need to arrange and we need to schedule their slots coming to the college. So then through a common friend, we came to know about InterviewBuddy. So InterviewBuddy, the moment we heard about it and after inquiry, one very good feature which we found was the mock interviews can be scheduled as per the student choice, number one. Number two, the scheduling part is completely taken care by InterviewBuddy, and now there is no need for us to focus on that. So that is one feature which we found very attractive in InterviewBuddy. As I told you, last year we signed up with InterviewBuddy. So one thing what we have done is we have extended this mock interviews feature for around 400 and odd students. Of course, the internal criteria what we enforced is that the students need to have good attendance in the training sessions, and all the students who put in good attendance in the training sessions will be given InterviewBuddy chance. Of course, the financials part were taken care by the college itself. So around 400 students were trained. A few people could not join the interviews. For them, again, InterviewBuddy was kind enough to reschedule the mock interviews. So the feedback that was given by the students, point number one, the people who are interviewing the students, they are the stalwarts in their respective domains. They are people from industry. So obviously what happens is the student who is sitting for the placement process, who will be perhaps facing the first interview of his or her career, is getting something called as a dress rehearsal sort of thing, again from an industry practitioner, for almost around 30 to 40 minutes. That is the first strong point of InterviewBuddy. The second one is that post the interview was completed, what the students were sharing is that they are getting their assessment report, a report which says where the student is strong at, where the student need to improve. This is another USP of InterviewBuddy. The third and perhaps the most important of all, which I feel personally, is the student can go back to his account on InterviewBuddy platform, and he or she can view the recording of the interview for a number of times. So if we think from the student perspective, the moment I see my video being played, right from the moment start till the end of the interview, obviously I'll be able to know where I have done a mistake, and I'll try to see that, or I'll try to minimize those mistakes in the actual interviews. So these are the three strong points which the students were talking about InterviewBuddy. And then if you ask me how did it help in increasing the placements, yes, one of our cherished dream for so many years is to hit a century number of offers with TCS that we could achieve last year for the 2020 passing out batch. And the number was 126 to be precise with TCS. Then if we take with respect to Capgemini, the numbers were 209. With respect to Wipro, the numbers was 38. So if you take all the big MNCs or the larger MNCs which hire in larger numbers, our performance has increased last year when compared to the previous years. And definitely InterviewBuddy has got a very, very strong or a positive role in this. And I credit the success of the students to InterviewBuddy, making them to be confident enough to face the actual interviews. Definitely, in fact, for a couple of colleges, we've already done it. Even in one of the training and placement officers meet, when the co-placement officers were asking about what is the secret of a century of offers with TCS or a double century of offers with Capgemini, I was even mentioning about, InterviewBuddy. So definitely, I would recommend very strongly the services of InterviewBuddy to the students. Yeah, so COVID-19 is one unexpected guest that has come into almost the careers of everyone, but it did not impact much on the placement side, sir. The reason is almost all IT companies have started their recruitment season. Of course, they started a bit late, but yes, they have started. Of course, the core companies are still skeptical about when to start the drives. Probably that might happen in the latter part of the year. One probable advantage, or you can say the positive side of this, is this that companies are cutting on the costs, that is on the traveling costs. So since the entire recruitment is happening virtually, so now there is no need for the company people to travel to college. So the test is happening virtually. Of course, the student need to have the minimum infrastructure of a laptop or a desktop with decent internet connection, plus obviously a webcam to ensure fair and transparent process. And even the interviews are also happening virtually. So I think this is one of the biggest advantages due to the challenges, because I strongly feel that every challenge leaves out a big opportunity. And I'm sure players like InterviewBuddy will get benefited from this opportunity and will make the best use of it. And now, one striking similar feature is, since the interviews happen virtually on InterviewBuddy platform, the students also will be facing interviews virtually. So it's nothing but 100% copy of what the student faces on InterviewBuddy platform with respect to what a student actually faces on the real placement scenario, because both are happening virtually. So definitely COVID-19, I would say, of course, there might be plus or minus 10% difference in the number of offers, but I don't think it has impacted much on the placements front. Even now, if the student has content and if the student is able to do well, I think it's decent enough to land in a good job. Sir, one thing is, like I've already told you, for our college, the process was like the college paid on the student's behalf. It's not, we don't charge the student. So I'll just change it. Like, since the college has paid, obviously the management looks for return on investment. And definitely, yes, InterviewBuddy has given that return. Even if it is from the student pocket also, I think spending a few $100 for landing in a good career or jumping from the existing career to a new career with a higher salary bracket should not be a problem. And personally, I feel quality always comes with cost. Something which is very, very less costly, probably we need to doubt. At least I normally look at that way, that I normally doubt the quality of it. Type of quality which InterviewBuddy is offering, I think the pricing is pretty decent enough. And I don't think there should be any issue with anyone, because nowadays, even if we go for a movie to a multiplex or something, it is going to cost us more than what actually InterviewBuddy is charging per student. So I don't think cost will become a hindrance or will be a deciding factor for someone to sign up or not to sign up on InterviewBuddy.